Well, good morning, and just go do a little vlog on float fishing for carp, see if we can winkle a couple out. After I've just crept into this corner, I've fished it a few times before, so I've put a little bit of corn out ready to fish, and just give it sort of 10-15 minutes here. If nothing happens, we'll go into some other swims. Each swim 10-15 minutes. I mean, if the carp are there, that's how quick you hook them when you're float fishing for a carp. So we'll see what we can do. I mean, just had a shower, but it's due to get really hot shortly, so I don't think I'll need this top on for long. But at the moment I've walked around, and we'll see what happens. I'm sure I can catch a carp today on the float. Whether I can actually catch one on camera, that's a different ball game. But that's the aim today, to try and actually get some footage of float going and me playing the fish, if we can. We'll see. I'll just play it by ear, and if I pack up for a few hours and then come back later this afternoon, and if need be this evening, we'll see what we can do. I mean, as you would have seen from the start of this, walked around, all I've got is a net, a float rod, or not a float rod, it's a specimen bream and tench rod, so 1 3/4 pound test curb, 13 pound line on a little 4000 bait runner reel. Again, you don't need it to be a bait runner, it's just that's the reel that I use, because probably the price was right when I needed a reel, but you definitely don't need a bait runner. Obviously set the drag up correctly so as you're not going to pull out or snap your line every time you strike. And I've just got a simple float BB split shot either side, so that's underweighted, and fishing a bit over depth so the corn will sit on the bottom of the lake. Ideally, if we can get it on film, the float will be sat on the water sort of like this. It will start to cock when the carp initially gets the corn in its mouth, and when it feels the hook and starts to move off, the float will start to go under. I'll strike, and then we'll have me playing a fish on footage. That's the ideal scenario. Quite possibly not what will happen, but anyway, enough waffling. Let's go and see if we can catch some carp. All about being quiet now. Let's hope the carp don't know I'm here. Nice interesting bubbles straight away around the float. There's something down there feeding already. This could be a quick take. Just keep an eye on that and spot to the left as well, where I've put some more baiters. If I see signs of feeding fish there, I'll move the float over that side. If I'm honest, I'd like to just put that float a little bit further out towards that overhanging tree, but I'm reluctant to cast too many times. Obviously stealth is the name of the game when you're trying to catch carp this close to the edge. Even putting a chair up, sometimes it's enough noise to spook them. So we'll leave it there for 5 minutes, see what happens. Yeah, that'll be a beautiful day again. Sky's turning blue. probably too hot really for fishing later on. There's some activity just beyond the float. Don't know if the camera's picking any of this up. Yeah, there's a plume of bubbles just in that gap between the two overhanging branches. Now the question is stick or bust. Do I wind in and move the float into there, or do I hope whatever that is comes out and finds the corn that I've got at the end? We'll stick for now. The thing is, I've sat here before and like this, and then had a carp swim under my rod. That's how close I get to the edge here. Right, let's go for bust then. Stick didn't work. Just 2 grains of corn on a size 8 hook. That's all we're going to use. Come on, let's get this cast right. That's better. Sometimes just moving the float a little bit can bring on a bite if they're there. Some little fish are really close in next to me. They don't seem to be bothered I'm here. It's lovely here. Birds never stop singing all day long. Be us. Yep, we're in. Here we go. Well, there's other fish down there as well now, all bubbling up. It's not a big one. It's not a big one, but you've got to be still, or you've got to take it easy. You're on relatively light gear. Don't want to get in there. Come on. Oh, come away from there. The other thing is trying to keep the bend on this rod. Once they get out in open water, good chance of losing them. All the time you keep them close in, the rod's acting like an elastic band basically, and taking up a lot of the lunges. So hopefully we can get this out. Come on, out of there. Oh, felt it grate something then. Oh, come on. Oh, there's the float. And the fish is probably 2 foot under the water now. Oh no, I can see the split shot has moved down, so maybe less. Come on. Amazing, I just moved that float probably a foot closer than we were. Literally a minute before. Come on, not under there. Yeah, I moved that float literally 30 seconds before the take. So obviously, come on, under my feet now, Jesus. Come on, we don't want you there. I want you out a bit. I want you there when I'm netting you. Come on, I don't want you under there. Come on out. No. I'm getting hot with this top on now. Now the sun's coming up. And the strain of fighting this. Whew. Come on, boy. Gone to daddy. You can't really do a lot with them once they're on. Not on this light gear. That's why I like float fishing for them. 10-15 minutes in the right place, and then just as long trying to get them in. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Come on, don't go. He's determined to get back under that tree. Oh, come on. Keep that tip down. Don't want to catch a branch or something. Can't do a lot with this. Maybe he's bigger than I think. Come on. Oh, come on. Got some power. Oh, first time I've seen the float in a while. Oh, come on. Who said fishing was relaxing? Mate, give me this any day over work. Come on, time to give yourself up. Or at least let's see you. Let's see what I'm up against. Oh, yeah, maybe he's bigger than I thought. Oh, those lunges. That's the importance of having that clutch set correctly. Enough to slow the fish, but not enough to snap the line. Although that's famous last words about stop talking like that. Come on, you can't be that big. Well, I say you can't be that big. I had a 29 over the other side a few days ago. I probably got him in easier than this, to be honest. Come on, let's see you. He's not that big. He's got loads of strength. Now I think she'll have a go back up this way now. There he is. Oh yeah, mouth's come up, he's ready. Nice looking mirror. Well, he's nearly ready. Come on. Oh God, come on. He's not ready, is he? I thought he was ready when he took that gulp of air, but it's just giving him a second wind. Don't know how long I've been playing him, it feels like forever. Come on, time to come to the net. No, you're not going back in there. Come on. No, maybe he's a bit bigger than I think. I just saw his belly. Oh, you must be ready this time. No. Right, they just don't know when they're beaten on light gear. Come on. That's when you could do with a mate. Well, I hope this makes good viewing anyway. There's the float again. Come on, are you going to come up this time? No. As soon as I bend down to go towards that net, he finds a second wind. Come on, lift your head. Come on. Come on now. Oh, don't go out in open water. We're in trouble if he goes in open water. I remember watching John Wilson like this with a carp on a float rod. It wasn't any easier for him either. Come on now. Come on. Come on, you're nearly there now. Oh, he's definitely bigger than I thought. Oh, come on. Needing another 6 inches on me landing net pole. Come on, you're nearly done. Quicker you come in, quicker I unhook you and the quicker you can go back. That's it, he's in. Oh yeah, he's bigger than I thought. Oh yeah, that'll be why it took so long. Oh dear. Okay, welcome back. Yeah, I had intended to do a little bit more fishing this evening, but I'm here anyway. Went up to the spot where the fish are early evening, and yeah, it's been a strange day for weather. The wind is absolutely hacking now, and there's no chance of float fishing in this. It's just too fierce. As I say, it's been a strange day. So we started off this morning, I think I had a thick top on, didn't I? It was cold to start with, and by the time I'd landed that mirror, it had warmed up a bit, and turned all the gear off, ready to pack away, and thought I'd have one last cast, as you do. And yeah, had a scrappy 22 common, I think it was. Didn't bother photographing it other than just on the map. It was really battered up from spawning, so yeah, that wasn't worth, sounds a bit harsh, wasn't worth a proper photograph. But yeah, I caught it on the float in the same spot, but nothing on camera of it happening. Yeah, unfortunately we're not going to get anything done this evening, so you know, hopefully you've enjoyed watching this. It's, you know, I don't know, once I've edited it, it's probably a 15-minute vlog or something, but it just shows if you've got limited time and you want to catch carp, you can do it. As long as you can find a little quiet spot on a lake that contains the carp, where the carp like to go, there's not somebody on the other side launching 3-ounce leads at you, scaring them all away, then yeah, creep up with your rod, net and a bit of bait, be quiet, flick the float out and enjoy what there is to come. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe. There'll be a little button somewhere down there saying subscribe. And yeah, like and comment. If you comment, I'll always reply to your comments. So yeah, see you on the bank soon.